little fishy fishing here. We've just come down to Cube Lakes. We're on the Pleasure Lake now, and it's absolutely hammering down here and there. But the water is a bit murky. You got Phil and Dan, and you got my mate Dylan over there. We've got the bivvy set up. You've got Dan's one there, and then you've got one for me and Phil over there.
Yeah, absolutely soaked. Took us about an hour just to get down here because it's that boggy.
Yeah, it's too boggy at the moment.
First time we've ever fished Pleasure Lake. So we're using, I've got a method feeder on one with a white citrus pop-up, and I've also got, I'm just leisure fishing with a white citrus pop-up. Quite murky water, but hopefully we'll have a result. Yeah. It's just taken us so long to set up here today.
Yeah. Well, I've got a feeder on.
Yeah.
With a band and wafter, 10mm, and I've got a boilie on the other one. See how that goes, but I might change it to a pop-up.
What are you using, Dan?
Two 12mm pop-ups on my leisure rod, and then I've put a method feeder on with a little 6mm wafter.
Dylan, what are you using?
Just I've got tuna and vanilla
ground bait.
Right. Yeah, so
Fingers crossed.
hopefully we will have something soon.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk you through. I've got a couple of new toys for this session. I got some New Direction magnetic butts, and I've also got New Direction tensioners, which hopefully, and I've also got a New Direction receiver from a Delcoms, which I'll show you later. Mitchell has ordered the same, but his hasn't turned up. So yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully I'll get a bite and I can test them out properly.
Well, I'm just inside the bivvy. Got my Ridge Monkey head torch, Sonics. I'm in a Rod Hutchinson bivvy. I've got both bed chairs set up. So got the heater, this little cheap one from Argos, and my heater radio, charge stuff up. So hopefully we have a fishing tonight.
So just a little update. We've had a couple of liners, a couple of us, but it is literally freaking blowing. Yeah, please. Yeah, it's terrible, but I'm literally fishing one just right out in the middle here and one just to the right. So, and we're just in the middle of making a coffee, and got our little chef here making us, what we having, Dan?
Steak, sauteed potatoes, mushrooms and onions.
It's freaking like being at a restaurant for these two. But yeah, so yeah, we're doing alright, comfy enough. Rain's stopped now, it's just that wind we need to get rid of, and hopefully start getting a few bites.
Just a quick update. It's now what, about 3-4 o'clock-ish, isn't it? Or just gone 4?
Yeah, something like that.
We've just changed I've just changed my feeder from a bayonet on the end of the feeder to a normal hair rig, size 6, and we put some halibut pellet, and we've added some water in it, so there's halibut as a hook bait, and I've just put some of that in the feeder, same as my normal leisure. I've got some hair rigs. I've got a hair rig size 6 with a halibut hook bait, and I've just been chucking it out right over there, just in that little bit of water, just where I'm shining that light there. There's a bit there, and there's one over there. Phil's doing the same, just halibut, so's Dan, so's Dylan, I don't know exactly where Phil's fishing. Somewhere over there. Somewhere.
I don't know exactly either.
He don't know, he can't remember. Yeah, somewhere over there. Just casting out now. Yeah. Just there. Yeah. I've just lost 2. Yeah, I had one on, but it put me into a snag point, so I lost that just in front of this tree here. And then I've been having bites in it, so hopefully I'll have another one. Just a quick update. We've me, Phil and Dan, we just took a rod out of the water over there and we just come onto the other side, just give it a little try. So I keep having bites on this side with my feeder and my leisure from over there, so we just come over here. I brought my leisure, my feeder's still in over there, still on just a bit of halibut pellet, full hook bait, all of us, a bit of manila to chuck out, all sorts of different pellet. But we're just trying. I'm just over here. You got Phil over there and Dan over there. It's getting quite dark now. Nearly impossible to see. I think it's only about 5 o'clock now. 5 o'clock. Problem, it gets dark early this time of year. Absolutely lovely lake. Beautiful lake. Can't see. Oh, God. Yeah, absolutely lovely lake. But hopefully we'll have a fish before we have to leave tomorrow. We want to be leaving before about 3-4 o'clock, just before it starts getting dark, so we can still see to get all the stuff in the van and the car. But it's £20 for the 36 hours here on this lake, on Pleasure Lake. I can't remember what it is for Oak Tree for the 36 hours. It might be 30 quid, it might be 25. But nice and quiet. You might hear the odd car go past once, but other than that it's lovely, peaceful and quiet. So hopefully we get a fish. Just another update. It is now 7:47. Dan's just lost one. We had a couple bites over there. Phil's had a couple bites over here.
What you got on yours?
We've just done some pot noodles.
The boilie or pop up?
Made me a hot chocolate. Them boys are having coffees.
Oh, you got a pop up in there.
I've just put 2 pop-ups on. Well, 1 pop-up and a half on 1 rod on my leisure. And no, on my feeder, sorry, with some pellets, mashed up pellets in the actual feeder itself. And I'll put a bag on with some crushed boilies with some liquid. I put monster crab and prune juice, and then I've done my leisure with a pink fruit boilie with a bag of prune juice, the sauce and pink fruit and a load of crushed up boilie. I've just sent them over that way somewhere. Can't really see because it's a bit too dark. But the guy has been talking to us. He said it normally about this time when they do start biting a bit more, so hopefully we'll go a bit more. Alright, well we've just got in the bivvy. Gonna pack up for the night, probably watch a film and think.
Yeah, we haven't had no luck out there yet. I've had a few bites, but literally there's not even been any real signs of fish. So the weather's been on and off, so it started raining again. So boggy out there.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna chill out now, and hopefully we won't get much sleep.
Hopefully, yeah. We're gonna try and be awake for about 5 o'clock in the morning. Try and get straight away in the morning. Hopefully that's when the fish are going to be a bit more active.
Yeah. Yeah, all we can do is hope.
Yeah.
Right,
well, we'll just get out. We do the rods in the morning. I had a nice night's sleep. I was nice and warm. Phil was fucking freezing. Yeah.
We ran out of gas, so and no one could be bothered to get up. I was too cold to get up. I was comatose.
I was asleep anyway. I was nice and warm. So.
All season sling bag is what you need. Mitchell reckons you don't. You do.
No.
You do.
No.
He was snoring his head off. Me, freezing. Freezing. Still cold now.
Well, that's why you turn on the heating system. You light a fag, hold it in your hand like that, and it takes it all over. And
We ran out of gas, Mitch.
Oh,
I was too cold to go and get any.
we didn't run out of gas until about 7 o'clock. No, 6 o'clock. Right, well, filming this after we've got back home. My batteries died on the GoPro on the way back and as we were packing up. But pretty much we started packing up about 12:30ish to 1 o'clock-ish. And we had nothing in between that space of that time from the last video and this one. There was absolutely no signs of fish in there. Which I kept having bites, but that's all it was, one little beep. Just a little beep every about 10-15 minutes, that was all. Just a beep. I think Phil and that had a couple bites. They even went on a float with some worms in the end, Phil and Dan. And they still didn't get nothing. But it was raining quite heavily in the end as well. But we had to try and get through that mud. I didn't get no video of the mud. And we had to trying to get down to the lake. That was quite bad still. Oh, even worse really. So we pretty much had to push our barrows as much as we could, and then the rest of it was carrying parts of the barrow all the way up to the van, to the car, and then get the barrow to as little bit of weight as possible so we can carry the barrow to the rest of the barrow to the van then, or push the rest of it, some of us. Other than that, we went pretty much blanked really. Still a lovely lake, absolutely lovely lake, same as the Oak Tree Lake. That's a lovely lake. Pleasure Lake, probably, it's a nice lake to fish. I bet it's absolutely lovely in the summer. Just at the moment, the owner is trying to do what he's trying to do with the place. He's trying to do the other lakes and dig the other lakes, and with this weather at the moment you just can't do nothing with it. At the moment, every bit he's digging, it's just coming up like slop, and it's just shit really. We'd go back there again because we want to get some carp out of there, or some trout, tench, roach, whatever. We want to get some of that lot out there whenever you go, but it'll probably be some point summertime next year when we go in to Pleasure Lake again. We might be going Oak Tree again at some point, I don't know. But Pleasure Lake, the way the access down to it at the moment is just, it's shit really. It's not the closest of lakes to the car park either. It's a good about 5-10 minute walk just on normal ground. Well, 5-10 minute walk just on normal hard ground. It took us about nearly an hour to get down there yesterday, and about an hour to get back up it. We end up leaving at about 3 o'clock. Keep in mind we start packing up about 12:30, so. But like I said, we'll go there again, hopefully catch. Definitely in the summertime, probably wouldn't in the winter or while it's raining like how it is these past couple of days. But other than that, still didn't have no fish, unfortunately. No fish, unfortunately. Other than that, nice lake. Dylan didn't end up with nothing in the end, but hopefully next time we'll catch.